All right, everybody, welcome to Simple Markets. My name is JB. I'm one of the few coaches in the community, and today I'm just going to be going over what you actually will see when you join as a member. I'd like to briefly go through our community and the stuff that we offer, and I'm actually viewing it as the member role. So this is exactly what you'll see when you do join. These first four sections up here is just going to be your welcome, your announcement, your socials, and your roles channel. Very simple and straightforward, so I don't need to go into those too much. The resources section is where you're going to get most of the value from. So the course content, for example, all of it is inside of this one channel here, and you can see the different sections that we go over. We go over introduction, risk management, liquidity, volume and structure, supply and demand, other topics, and then we have two different strategies, a swing strategy and an intraday strategy, all available for every member in the community. When you do click on these sections, you'll see a few video links that are also accompanied with a review. A review is just a brief quiz to make sure that you understood all the content at the end of each section. And then below that is going to be our educational section as well. Once again, very similar to the course content setup, we have our different sections that we go over here. So we have an ebook, the beginner's ebook for many people starting out as traders. We have a trading plan section where you can specifically design your own trading plan based on our guidance. Then we have a scale your trading section. For those looking to get funded or move into higher level trading, this is a great section for that. We also talk heavily on trading psychology, as well as personal finance and self-improvement. In personal finance, you'll find a bunch of investing guidance, as well as different personal finance documents. And self-improvement is going to be a lot of workout programs and different fitness regimens. So our server really does have a lot of different topics beyond just the trading content. And then we have an FAQ section, as well as a question section. I have to skip over FAQs because it does have our credentials for our FX replay account. We do provide it for every student so they can backtest. We're going to dive into sections here though a little bit. And basically what this is a catalog of different tags and categories that any student can ask a question here and get it directly answered by the coaches and only the coaches. And you can also categorize it based on what you are asking. So any questions based on liquidity, students can look through and actually see this catalog and see if they had a similar question as well. It's a great way for not only students to learn, but it's also a good way to make sure that the coaches get to every single question and check them off when they're done. It's one of the most organized and concise ways I've seen questions being answered in a Discord server, so I really do like this new section. And then we have our team trade section. This is essentially where the team, like myself and the other coaches, are going to share their setups in trades, their pending orders for the week, and let all of the community know what trades we're interested in taking using the strategy that we teach. We also have a team content section. So for example, I shared my portfolio going into 2025 last week, and that's kind of where I'll show it and explain it. And then we also have a live sessions channel. Every week we hold two sessions in the community, one on Monday and one on Friday. I personally hold the webinar on Friday, and Sven, another coach in the community, holds his webinar on Monday. We'll share all of those recordings here, talk about the different topics that we may have gone over, and that dates back all the way to the start of the server. Below, we just have a lot of our different sections that members can chat in. So for example, a trading section, they share a lot of different setups here and different markups. The coaches might as well. We have a crypto section where people talk about different crypto they're looking at and what they're interested in. We have a backtesting session here where people can share their data and results on different pairs and different time frames that they backtested. And then we have a profit and losses section. This is where people can share different winning trades. For example, a winning trade on UJ, a student caught, and then another one on CJ. We have a funded members section. This one is completely limited to the funded member role in our server, which is the orange names. And it just kind of allows people to talk about different things prop firm related, or funded traders to have some higher insight, or for funded traders to just have their own place to share their insight and markups. And then at the very bottom of the server here, we have our different voice channels. The live channel or the webinar channel is very self-explanatory. And then we have our backtesting channel as well, where many students will go in there and backtest with others. So overall, that's what you're going to gain out of the community. The coaches are very, very helpful, including myself. I take a lot of pride in how one-on-one we guide each student individually. In these two sections alone, there's a multitude of downloadable files within each one. Net worth trackers here. We have Investing 101. I have a 50-page document on personal finance here. We also have an investor's beginner guide. So each of these sections is packed full with educational content and things that you can value from. If you're interested in joining the community and want to speak to one of the coaches before doing so, feel free to reach out. My Discord is in the description of these videos, as well as any other socials you want to reach out on, like Instagram or email, feel free to. I hope you all enjoyed this brief breakdown of our community, and I hope to see you soon.